Alright, ladies and gentlemen, children around the world, we're gonna do a quick test, well, no, long test, I guess, of the Thorn armor. I use the Thorn armor all the time. I recall how long it takes to kill Earl, who I definitely don't like taking on by myself, because kind of find out it takes like 9 to, well, possibly like 9 to 7 minutes. You know, fully buffed, everything on and everything. Actually, 7 minutes if you're buffed, like talking about everything, including like all the different meats. We're not gonna do that. In fact, I don't like going to Fallout Worlds to do any type of testing. So we're gonna do this in just a simple private session, and we're gonna get it done. So first things first, we're gonna go and launch a nuke. We're gonna drop it on Earl. I'm gonna hit him with a Buzzblade. See how long it takes him for it to die, and then we'll be done. Excuse me, a little bit of allergies. So first things first, we're gonna go over here. That's like Charlie. Oh, well, we can do it anywhere. Let's go somewhere closer, maybe. Let's go site Bravo. Yeah, let's go site Bravo. Fuck it, why not? Well, there's a little old picture of my camp. It's actually pretty cool looking. Well, maybe we'll revisit that whole thing. See my wonderful camp, my brand new camp. Well, actually, brand new if you haven't seen it since Foshnot. I figured it's about time, yeah, to do a quick little test of my own, because I mean, you could wait and you know, like, people like, don't get me wrong, I mean, they're pretty good testing stuff, but however, there's like no love for melee. I love melee. I will always play melee. I don't give a shit if they nerf it to the ground. I will continue to play melee, because the more they nerf melee, the more it makes me more want to revise my build and make it better. So and by doing that, it made me a better player. And if you ever take a look at my build later on, you'll see that I'm more or less built for PvP, but with one little change. But we'll talk about that in a moment here. So let's go ahead and just start this launch. Actually, one big change is, whoa, actually, where is that, why is there a computer here? Residential terminal? Okay. Whoa, did you see how much, wait, check out this bleed. Look at that bleed. Whoa, did you see that? Did you see that? Hold up, hold the phone. Look at that bleed. Let's bleed it again. Okay, I think I like this new bleed. Let's see what this is now. So it's no longer stacking, or supposedly it's no longer stacking, but the bleed hits a lot harder. That's what it says in the patch notes. So we're already starting to see it in action a little bit. Get this show on the road here, though. And I get to talk a little bit more about the. It's funny, I'm thinking about like complex words, and I can't think of anything because I'm like concentrated on doing the silo at the same time. It's been a while since I've launched a nuke. I don't care whether we get that or not. Let's go ahead and do the little scanner thing since we're here.
Security incident in the residential
If you're wondering about this outfit I'm wearing, there was a free outfit that was given to us. I think it was an old dad of mine. Let me hit this guy again. Look at that! Look at that bleed. Isn't that cool? Wow. So basically, anything level 50 is gonna bleed out real quick. Look at that. Boom. It wasn't even like close to dead, and all of a sudden it just like got hit again with a huge jump in damage. Interesting. Let's see if okay, we got plenty of time left on our buff, so we'll just go ahead and do this and do this. You know what? Let's go ahead and just, because I just, you know, I really do like
assembling reinforcements.
Look at the thing, almost killed himself before I even took a hit on him. So let's go ahead and clean that card out, right? Clean the card out. Let's go ahead and fabricate a card. And then we... Oh. Look at this, killed over after that one hit.
Access granted.
Interesting. I don't think the bleed was working that good before. It's definitely different. Definitely different after the update. So let's see how effective it is on Earl. I mentioned it already. So you just get to hit everything just like once, but you know, I'm not gonna sit there and hit everything just once. So we'll go over here and go through the door like we normally do. Look at that. And we'll go ahead. Oh. Okay. Okay. Going straight for the launch here. Of course, feel free to like jump straight to the boss battle, see how long it's gonna take. I still have a feeling it's gonna take a long time. That's just my thing. So if you wanna go ahead and skip all the way to the boss fight and see what the end time is, and you know, of course, I'll have my little 2 cents to add in. Go ahead and do that right now.
Control room active. All stations standing by to initiate the launch prep sequence.
Okay, I just... Alright, now let's launch the nuke. I should have, you know, hit the button already, but whatever.
Launch prep sequence.
Sometimes I just don't want any possible thing to get in the way of launching a nuke. I don't know if you noticed, but if this guy who's about to pop out, the control chief, when he pops out, and if he becomes even slightly hit, sometimes he has a habit of taking a little bit too harshly. Oh, there he is. So you already know what we're gonna do. We're just gonna keep it. Keep it locked down over here. We already know where all the... Back over here, the robots to show up. What? Yes, we carry tons of colas. A lot of grapes, a lot of cranberries, stealth boys from time to time. You know, PvP. Starting to realize running certain perks, like I was using the stealth perk where it extends the time, but to be honest, I found in the long run stealth is a lot more useful. I mean, excuse me, AP refresh is a lot more useful for especially a melee build. Unfortunately, if you want max AP,
Additional security required.
if you want max AP, like max AP, basically as long as you have like 1 or 2 sources of AP refresh, and of course all AP refresh armor, because every piece does add more AP refresh. However, to max it out, you can still stack Lone Survivor or Lone Wanderer. Excuse me, let me show you. We got Lone Wanderer, we got Action Girl, and there's also Nerd Rage if you run a bloody build. But typically, I mean, as far as melee goes, no one runs that much. And for oh shit, there we go. That's what we don't want right there. That's what we don't want.
Fabricating replacement security personnel.
You notice how like, okay. Okay, we're gonna have to stop. Well, we got a delayed launch because the launch control chief acting up for the billionth time. So we're gonna wait for the robot to show up and destroy him, and then we'll start it again. But yeah, if you want to completely max out your AP refresh, I run a full health build, so I don't run Nerd Rage, which would put me up at the top, but you would need literal Action Boy or Action Girl plus Lone Survivor plus Nerd Rage to reach the max benefit of what playing a musical instrument would do, which was like a finely tuned. Oh, good. We got Mr. Gutsy in the mix. So that won't take him very well. It'll take him a little bit of time, but he'll definitely kill the robot. There, he's crippled now. Finally, good.
All personnel to your stations.
So, notice that the thing finally, it finally filled up, which is great because now he was simply he didn't reach the freaking the launch console, just fine because it means now we'll stay out here.
Telemetry officer active. Chief propulsion officer active.
But see, on like my AP right now, it takes like
additional security units.
Maybe, you know, like maybe 1 or 2 seconds to fill up. But if I were to like, since I don't have Nerd Rage, it does add a little bit less time. I think maybe that improves it by maybe a half a second or so, but still time is crucial. So you want as much AP refresh as possible. And of course, since I run Lone Survivor, you can tell that yeah, I don't party very often. I've you know, like PvP is a part of this game. Not saying that I'm constantly aggroing everybody, but I do want to fight when I can.
The control room. Launch prep at 25%. Chief guidance officer active. Chief targeting officer active.
So we'll just flags.
Security Launch prep at 75%.
We're about done. I forget which silo we're at.
Assembling
Bravo.
reinforcements.
Hey, what is that over there? Found the section chiefs.
Launch prep complete. All systems nominal. Standing by for final authorization.
Oh, we got a Ripper. Hey, what do you know?
Key card accepted. Key card
So-
access granted.
We're gonna... Oh, one sec. I gotta bust out Nuka Crypt for the billionth time. Let's see. Here's my phone. Come on, stop that. Nuka Crypt. Pull up my phone real quick. Okay. Bravo is 676. 237. 48.
Access granted.
Once we get to Earl, we'll get to show about like what 5 minutes worth of downtime. So I'll get to show you what exactly do I run. Where's okay Monica? Oh, I forget where. There's too much stuff on my map. Come on. Where? Oh, there we go. Right there, Monica. Delete. So we'll just go right here. In which case, well, and then we'll go ahead and just buff up now. We don't have to later. So melee build wise, I mean, full health style, gonna eat everything that adds a little bit more damage. So glowing meat stick, rag stag, that's carry weight. Rat scorpion, it's just for, well, reasons. We're gonna use cranberry moonshine for this fight because more HP is better than just a little bit more damage. Everything they see, like see this adds like 3 strength and 3 charisma. Well, we don't need charisma right now, but we need HP. So this adds 3 strength and 3 charisma as well, but it also gives you the benefit of 75 HP if you're running party girl or party boy.
Automated lockdown initiated.
So
This silo will be sealed
we'll
during
eat
the
these
facility
chops.
construction process.
We'll eat.
All personnel, clear the silo.
Let's see. Cooked a soft shell for 50 etch. Oh, what is it? 40. Okay, 40. I forgot, like, without that 1-point skill, was it I forget what it's called, but it boosts your mutations when you're partied together. I'm not going to get that benefit, obviously. And then what else do I have left? This surprisingly does add a little bit more AP. It's one thing carnivore wise we have over other builds is that we do get an AP regen meal, so to speak. And then that's pretty much all we got. Now everything else wise, we do have this. We have backwoods number 6. We've got a melee bobblehead. We won't be using this for the fight. However, we do have the Buzzblade. So I may or may not be using. I think I might just stay in, just cause. But killing the enemies around me might give me a little bit of bonus. I might just do a combination of buzzblading and then swapping back to my my bone hammer. So we'll see how this goes. Do like one quick little check to see if got anything else going on. I think we have like a scrap kit left, so I might just use that real quick. So as I get over there and loot all the bodies. Plastic knife. Okay, let's go to the fight. Take all that yummy loot. Head over to Colossal Problem. Alright guys. Almost to the fight. About to find out what exactly is going on with the bleed damage. The theory I have right now, I mean, of course you can still fast forward and find out for yourselves what the exact results are, but before, you know, we actually get to the fight, because this is my first time doing it, I don't know, but the theory basically is that it's more damage than they anticipate, because knowing Bethesda, they don't play their own game. At least I don't think so, they do. So, see, we killed these Wendigos pretty... This is about as quick as before, I think. They got a few hits in. Let's see if I can one-tap these guys. Or two, or something like that. I know the bone hammer is not nearly as strong as some of the other weapons, but whatever, I don't care. So we're in here, we're just gonna grab everything. I always grab everything when I do this fight. With the exception of all the clothing and stuff, I get tired of trying to drop all that crap. But we got everything else. Let's see how my armor is doing. Let's see. Just cause I'm gonna go ahead and just repair everything. So, as stated before, we're aiming for at least, you know, on average, before this be 9 minutes partially buffed. I think fully buffed, I could kill him in maybe 7 minutes. Yeah, meaning that having a little bit extra melee damage does help in the long run. Let's go ahead and go to data here. This event is not showing up. There we go, a minute and something seconds. So what we'll do here is go over here. We already have our bobblehead on. We have our backwoods 6 on. It is coming to effect. Status wise, yeah, almost 400 HP. That's nice. We'll go ahead and did we scrap everything? Yes, we did. Did we drop all the extra ammo? Crap. Let's see. So many missiles, so many harpoons. A few of those. And 58 seconds left. Let's go ahead and just send everything to our scrap box. Maybe wondering why do I have like 300, I have like close to like 200, almost 300 carry weight on all the times, because I carry all these stupid sodas. But I like using the sodas. It's like a nice ultra time. I usually only carry maybe 50 or 60, sometimes, well, right now about 100 and something, what is it, stim packs. We're gonna go ahead and hover over our Liquid Courage. It's about to open up. Liquid Courage is like right about here-ish. So we'll go ahead and take a Moonshine. Re-equip our weapon so we can run. And then we will, use our Buzzblade. So as we're not taking any damage, but we're pushing this guy, so let's go ahead and see how we're not being affected by the kicks very often. That was kind of an improvement they had from before. So we're going to go ahead and, just because, we're going to go ahead and switch to this real quick. So we can kill these, notice this is not... Alright, switch back to doing this wonderful bleed damage. To see how bad it really is here. To be honest, it looks pretty bad. This looks real bad, actually. But we'll see what happens here. Because normally I see a lot more HP coming off at... Granted, the vampire's type hasn't changed, but... Killing them with a Buzzblade looks like it might be kind of sucky right now. Keep in mind we do have, we do have all of our slugger perks on for maximum two-hand damage, two-hand melee damage. But usually I would be resetting his health before the 20-minute mark, and I have a feeling I'm not going to be able to do that. On the flip side, maybe you know, I'm not saying, not asking for miracles over here, but, I'll swap back and kill these Wendigos. As you can see, we do have Born Survivor on level 3, so it'll save our bacon so we don't have to constantly have to babysit our HP the whole time. However, yeah, this is looking real bad for anyone thinking that they were about to kill Earl with like a Buzzblade or something. But not saying that's just a horrible thing. I mean, it means it's definitely stacking differently, but it means the initial impact, the little, you kind of got to get like a much harsher first hit with your bleed damage. And to be honest, I was getting really kind of getting tired of it. I didn't like the idea that I could kill something faster with a Buzzblade. I mean, bigger stuff, like stuff with much bigger HP bars, like bosses and whatnot, with the Buzzblade, than using this trusty bone hammer over here. But all in all, I think this was a much needed change. So yeah, I'm ditching the idea of using the Buzzblade for now. I'm not gonna do it. Oh hey, our thing finally ran out. Okay, so we'll go ahead and take another liquid courage. We'll go ahead and take one of these, moonshine, and we'll just kill these. Just by noticing that I did not even reset his HP bar by the 20-minute mark means, yeah, this test is more than valid. You look at my older videos, I have one where I used the Buzzblade, and yeah, I showed up the effectiveness of how someone called it a gimmick, but I mean, to each their own. I mean, people don't rely on legacy weapons wouldn't really quite understand what it really means to us that try to like make use of melee as a means of playing the game, but yeah, like I said, I'm not crying about this change. I think it's actually much needed. HP back and smack them around a little bit. So we get much closer over here. Kind of weird saying that much damage on Earl. Let me see. 55, 149. 56. Some weird damage numbers too. Okay, we don't have, what do you call it? What is this? Hold on. This is ridiculous. It didn't give me the message that that thing was on a break. So now we gotta take our time, fix it, and there we go. We will kill her, I promise you that. We will die. See, we're hitting pretty good numbers now. That was like 305. Not too bad. At least it gets to show you what I mean I'd really be doing during a full melee fight by myself if no one showed up to Earl. courage. Third liquid courage, and I have a feeling because he is being kind of a pain in the butt. At least we finally reset his health. Hence the reason I hardly ever see anybody actually playing melee anymore. Because it's not like it. This is not one of those things where, oh, hey, bloodied would correct the problems with melee. If anything, it just makes new problems. Because not everyone should be playing melee in order to do damage. It's not. Or rather, to play the game. Let me go ahead and just do another. Well, knock on wood, Earl hasn't fallen through the floor yet. Okay, we're about to lose our weapon for the billionth time. Three or four. Should speed up considerably once we get them down to 50% health. Here. Wow, we're past the 10-minute mark. Look at that. If you guys want to talk, why don't you just go to the bring into the other room? I don't have time right now. We'll wrap this up here. Alright, oh, we have to see what the... Is the executioner's actually working now, or was it working the whole time? I wonder what point 50%. Oh, see what I mean? It's like the the bone hammer is breaking for like how many times now? Holy shit. And here we go with the fourth, hopefully final see what damage numbers we get this time. Whoa, okay, we did not get our, what do you call it? I think that's because I got hit with the fire damage before, it's really weird. It's like, I noticed maybe it's because of the update, but I'm pretty sure my Born Survivor is kicking in well before, my, whoa, what is this? Look at this. Let's go ahead and take another one of these and another one of those. That was a nice little higher number than the usual. Not seeing, because I feel like the bone hammer is actually doing quite a decent job. Shame we found out really late that the Buzzblade is just not doing what was necessary like it did last time prior to this nerf, which is definitely a nerf. It's a burp and a nerf, a buff and a nerf. See, that bleed was actually the last thing to finish him off, I think. Wasn't like much, but it was something. So, there. And then we'll just run out of here. So run out of here like so.
Right there. Unidentified.
Why am I running in one place? What is going on here? So, continue to run. And if anything, you know, there's a lot of actually stuff to consider during this whole thing, because it seems like not only was there was more stuff than just that change. Oh, hello. Just give him a nice power attack to the face. Then we'll walk out here. See ya, don't want to be ya. Well, as we're loading outside, what I was going to say is that it looks like another change, possibly. I have never had to repair that much, I don't think. Even in a regular boss fight. I mean, then again, I mean, there's always other people there during the public event fighting Earl, but I don't think I've ever had to use like 4 repair kits on my bone hammer. It's ridiculous. So we're loading out. Let's see. Did it freeze? Nope. Okay, so we'll go ahead and just put our power armor on real quick. It's like literally the only time I ever use my power armor is just to soak up more radiation damage. Bone hammer again, but look, wait, hold up, let's go put it up there. Look, it's almost broken again. I think there's something significantly wrong with the way durability is after this update. I mean, it always happens. There's always something that they change. Bethesda adds a new patch, a new update. Reporting to you now, durability is wholly screwed on melee weapons. Like, wow. So, I'm going to plop our tent down here. Finally out of all that so I can get out of my power armor. But, yeah. Thorn armor has been nerfed for the most part. However, it's both like a buff and a nerf. It's really weird. But just know that you're not going to be able to kill freaking Earl with a Buzzblade anymore. Unless you want to go through one very painful fight. So, we'll put all this away. Are our buffs gone? Wow. Like, that fight was so long, it ate up all of our buffs. So... So durability is real bad after this update for melee weapons. But that's only if you're fighting. You're going to notice a considerable difference when you're fighting bosses. So I'm down to like less than 4 repair kits. Let's see how my armor actually looks like. Okay, armor isn't so bad though. That's understandable, going through almost a literal 30-minute fight with Earl, or 25-minute fight with Earl, and going through this much durability. Of course, I'm not running. What's this skill? White Knight. I'm not running White Knight. I'm starting to make use of Action Girl. Of course, I have through high ground because I carry a ton of food and drink. Born Survivor is really handy. But let me go ahead and end it here. But yeah, this reporting now, durability is downright atrocious with melee weapons. And yeah, the Thorn armor nerf is real. Especially with the Buzzblade. Yeah, you used to wreck. Like 9-minute fight with Earl. Basically, just focus all your time on Earl and would die instantly. Like probably less than, well, I mean, less than 2, or excuse me, less than 3 liquid courages, and you can kill Earl by yourself. But of course, that's nothing compared to the people who kill Earl in, like, when they're by themselves, they're in a stealth build, and they're killing them in, like, maybe 2, 3, 4 minutes. And that's because they're not trying hard enough, and they could literally do it in maybe a minute or 2 if they're fully buffed for it, fully min-maxed for it. So, shoot, we'll just see how it goes. Hopefully Melee gets better in the long run. Maybe next patch, maybe a few patches down the line. We'll see what happens. Till then, I'll see you next time.